Today in the studio, I'm gonna be quilting this baby panel. Panels are an excellent way to practice your free motion quilting designs or even your stitch in the ditch. There's no actual ditches on this panel, so it makes it really easy to practice. So let's go stitch. I'm gonna start with a piano key border. And by using the lines already on the panel, I can space out the keys and practice the accuracy of my ruler work. I'm using the Rocket Ruler by Silly Moon Quilt Company. This is a ditching style ruler, so those little feet at the ends there help me to stay on the lines. There is a link in the description to these rulers down below with a discount code. I'm also going to stitch around all of the blocks of this panel like I was stitching a real quilt with real ditches. As I come up to the corner, I drew a diagonal line with a blue water-soluble marker. I use that line to guide where I'm changing from horizontal lines to vertical lines. I drew this line at a 45-degree angle off the corner of the first block, but honestly, I could have just drawn it directly from one corner to the other corner, and that would have been fine too. There's no quilt police here. I don't have a specific brand of water-soluble marker that I love to use, but I do like a marker with a bit of a thicker line so I can really see my marks. I always do a little test with a new marker just to make sure that line does disappear when I add water to it. But blue water-soluble markers have been around for a long time, and it just isn't rocket science. Sally, my client, wanted minimal quilting on this panel. She requested that I just outline the animals, and that was it. I treated the animals like they were appliques, stitching around them and sometimes following some of the lines inside their bodies. Panels can be a little tricky when you're trying to make decisions what lines to follow, but really it isn't something to break your brain over. If you get stuck, just break thread and move on. In the center of the panel, I did need to add a little bit of ghost quilting. If you don't know what ghost quilting is, go check out my ghost quilting series from earlier this year. I'll put a link in the description. Basically, I added a couple of extra little shapes so there wasn't too large of an area of the panel that was unquilted. I didn't want to outline all of the little flowers and leaves in these side blocks, so I decided to go in with a simple feather traveling up the block. I love this style of feather for slim areas like borders and sashings. I draw a line that kind of waves along, bumping into the sides of the space to be filled. That line is the spine of my feather, and I follow it, placing feather plumes on the open side of that line. Feathers are something that everyone struggles with at the beginning, and everyone kind of has a different look to their feathers, like handwriting. So if you're struggling with feathers, my advice is to keep trying. You have the right idea, you know how it's supposed to look, and you just need to keep practicing. Once you train your muscles, it will be like riding a bike, so don't give up too soon. I'm rolling my quilt up as I progress through this area. And finally, I finished by outlining the animals in these bottom blocks too, and stitching in the ditch around all of the blocks. If you want to watch a real-time long version of this video, you can find that video on my YouTube channel and in the description. Please like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me keep these videos coming to you. And let me know in the comments what you think about this panel quilt and your experience quilting panels. Thanks so much for watching.